on what you gotta do to get to where you gotta be. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? It's your girl, Killer K, aka K1132. Tell me how you feeling. All right, y'all. So we about to get started. It's your girl, Celestial Empress, also known as your Celestial Emperor, your Celestial Empress, whatever you prefer, whatever your consciousness has the bandwidth to handle. That's another thing. Shout out to my BFF, Ellington. Y'all gotta know what y'all doing with the bandwidth. Do you have the bandwidth? Do you have the gigabytes? Do you have the space or the memory to hold these certain? So some of you guys are going to be getting ancient memories back, or some of you guys are going to be remembering things. Pay attention to dreams that feel very real, or you're a character in a dream and you know all about this character, but it's not who you are in real life in this waking state, and you know that. So there's going to be a lot of transmissions, a lot of messages being sent back and forth from the conscious to the subconscious mind through your dream realm. And your waking state is going to reflect what messages are being sent back and forth. All right. Your waking state is going to demonstrate that. So be aware, like going deep into your subconscious mind to understand what's actually happening in there, what's actually going on, and what things symbolize, what is being represented from your subconscious realm into your conscious realm for you to pay attention to. Because not so basically, like your conscious realm and your conscious realm has a amount of memory that you can hold information, and your subconscious filters that information. So whatever is deemed to be of a other tangible meaning or other existence or reality or something, like basically your conscious realm translates what's happening subconsciously. Subconsciously, you understand everything that's going on. Consciously, it may look like a stream of events, or oh, this is happening, or I saw these angel numbers. Those are really important because that's also your subconscious mind getting your attention with those angel numbers as well. You can also program those numbers to see what they actually independently mean to you, not just what a website tells you, but like program it. Be like, hey, what's up, angels? I need y'all to start using this number to tell me this. Like, that's how I'm going to understand. Like, you have a co creative responsibility in a sense, not like a duty, but a responsibility to speak over your reality. And when you allow yourself to be programmed by other things, that's when you start to feel like you're not being or doing enough. You're not building up enough momentum. It's because you're allowing the societal programming to try to dictate where you're going. And that is something that the universe takes you on that ride. You signed up to be on that journey with the universe one on your own, independently. Like you just hear with spirit and spirit just guiding you and you just riding with that. Like you just I see the infinity symbol. You just riding with that shit. Like this is you in spirit. Like we rocking to the end and then we gonna start again. Like you feel me? So that's what I feel like is coming towards you in your energy with spirit. That you keep having this contract, you keep having this flow, you keep having this information come towards you and come in you and out of you in regards to how spirit is using you as a vessel to express itself amongst the environment, amongst the people. So understand what role you play and do it well, is what I'm hearing as well. All right, I guess we're just gonna have to call Cosmic Court in the session. I had to hit a little extra on them. Cosmic Court is officially in session. All right, we got a lot of information going on. I heard and felt a lot of things. Right now, for a lot of us, we are sorting through this energy in regards to what we are connected to lineage wise and what we're expanding, what we see in regards to our relationships. For us, I feel this collective is really tapping into that collective that inner child that is always requiring something to elevate and grow, a form of nourishment. And it requires it very directly and on the spot. And a lot of us have ignored this, or a lot of us have called it off as something that is like novice, rudimentary. Like, we don't, like, do we really need to still be doing this kind of energy? And that's kind of like you're killing a part of yourself when you do that. You're harming a part of yourself when you don't allow yourself to fully express your needs and feel comfortable that the needs are going to get met. That is a duty to yourself. That is a responsibility to yourself and a duty to yourself. So when you feel that you need something, you go and get it for yourself. Because a lot of the collective has experienced not having their needs met to the point where they just kind of numb out their own pain as well. And that comes up in the form of people using drugs or using other things to numb their emotions because their emotions are not being met. They're enraged, or whatever they've dealt with has not been addressed fully to their liking. Or, maybe that's just the inner work that they need to do. But that's the energy I feel collectively. Like, we are healing our inner child. The inner child has been wounded, severe wounds, battle wounds. Like, it feels so. It's kind of like the thing that's the most innocent has experienced the most like challenges to remain innocent in a state of unbothered, uh, non-manipulated. Like, we're just needing to kind of cleanse the space right now as a collective, because there's a lot of other opinions and other people's subconscious mind distraction that they use to numb themselves, that they're trying to project onto you, and all kind of shit. We've taken on people's personality traits from people that we've lived around, been in relationships with, had connections with. We take on the past experiences of things that didn't go the way we wanted it to go. We take on this energy, and it's a need to just kind of cleanse on a collective level. Let's cleanse this energy. Let's really understand what this is and evaluate this shit. Like, what is this? What is this that keeps coming up in my life? What is this that I keep experiencing? Why do I keep having the same results with certain things that I experience in my life, whether that be job, family, friend, whatever the case may be, right? Let's look at what that shit is. And I guarantee you, on a collective level, it's the social groups and patterns that we've associated, conditioned ourselves with, and have routinely practiced that can sometimes shape our reality in certain departments, right? So for some of you guys, when it comes to breaking generational curses and not being defined or limited or reconstricted to a certain pattern, you're able to break that pattern. For some of you guys, you're going to receive that resistance because that is the status quo. That is what has normally taken place. That is due process or business as usual. Yeah, I feel like the subconscious deck wants to talk. I got some new decks, y'all. Got some new decks, and I feel like the subconscious deck definitely wants to talk. This is my self-proclaimed subconscious deck. Shout outs to Amazon and them, because they was really helping us sis out. But yeah, I feel like this deck wants to talk. We'll get into it, but I feel like this is the energy of needing to really redefine yourself on a fundamental level about what you personally stand for, regardless of what a pattern in your family has taught you. Tradition is awesome when it comes to being organized and having categories and having morals and rules and regulations, but it becomes restricting when we're allowing it to become a reality in our mind, like a storyline, like something that we have to abide by. Because then we start capping our consciousness. Then we start not being able to allow ourselves to fully, like, we have so many layers that we can penetrate in regards to dimensions, realities, parallel realities, alternate universes. We have so many realms we can penetrate in regards to personal power, being able to understand how powerful you are and activate your DNA and be able to do certain things. Like, we'd have no idea unless we conceptualize the idea. So I feel as though there's an energy of conceptualizing and re-identifying what we've gone through versus who we are and what we're here to do on a fundamental level. Who are we and what are we here to do? What purpose are we here to serve? And sometimes just living and existing is the purpose that you're serving. And you give me, like, I've heard people say, like, they've had parents, family members, whatever, friends that were addicted to drugs or whatever. And it's just like, that person signed up to do that. That's their relationship with the Most High Source. They signed up to do that. That's not for anybody to try to judge and sit up here and try to change. That's the path that they agreed upon, just like you agreed upon a certain path. That's what they agreed upon. So it's kind of like learning how to allow people to live in their energy and understand that what they're doing is what they're supposed to be doing. What you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing. It's a lot of self-criticism that I feel It's in the collective. It's self-criticism. So I'm hearing it's the big adults criticizing the real adults, which are the children. And the big adults are the children that have learned how to condition themselves to fit along with what's happening in the world. Because if you really was to stand out and be yourself, I guarantee you, you're not going to get like the kind of recognition that other people get. You're not even going to want that shit. And also, you're going to be on some self-sufficient type shit. So I feel like a lot of y'all want to be self-sufficient, but that inner child is still seeking that energy of doing what they think they're supposed to do, what they think is right. What is right? What is wrong? It's like, yeah, we understand good and evil. We understand when people are doing things that are not righteous. But yeah, the train just came by. But yeah, it's just interesting because it's kind of like we understand certain things, right? But when will we ever understand that living as who you are is what you're supposed to be doing? That's what I'm trying to that's what I'm basically saying. Is like being who you are is what you're supposed to be doing. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. All right. I'm about to tap in with these subconscious cards because I feel like they over here like, hold on, sis. I really like these cards. I feel like this is the only deck I'm going to use right now. But this is the general overall energy. We're going to get into the cosmic court energy. Like, your inner child took your ass to court. They like, hold on, I got a complaint. I got a civil suit. Some of y'all could be doing some shit like that. I'm hearing civil suit, but it's looking completely different. It's like civil suit. I'm seeing some tentacles coming out here. Some of you guys are getting over some tower moment that shook your foundation. All right, in regards to passion or new things. I feel as though with this being your subconscious mind of tower, there's definitely some reconstruction of a reality. I feel like for some of you guys, this could be the energy of creating new belief systems because you understood the belief patterns that you were previously conditioned under were not set up for your highest good. They weren't going to get you a certain way, So I feel like you're really stepping in. Some of you guys are creating new personality types or like changing your personality on a fundamental level as you start to learn a lesson here about taking action. Some of you guys are learning about saying what you mean and meaning what you say. Okay, yeah. That's how you're going to move through this lesson. Putting in the work. Yeah, there's a spiritual lesson that you're learning right now that you need to put in the work here. This tower moment, this unexpected change, or this new way or path of forming a belief system is actually teaching you about expectations or external validity is what I'm hearing that the inner child wants. And also, I feel like your inner child is waiting for you. Like, so you could be having old memories or looking through old memories here of things that you wanted to manifest. All right, things that didn't go the way that you wanted. I kind of feel like these are important to look at here. This is that Piscean energy with that Venus energy, big Jupiter and big Neptune energy for sure with that conjunction with Pisces and then also with Venus. I feel as though you're looking at the memories that you wanted and you're also understanding and learning from old memories that didn't serve you, things that had hidden fears. Okay, so where you're going to find your shadow work being done is old memories and hidden fears within those old memories. Like there's an emotional energy in that field where you're kind of like you're trapping a fear into a moment that becomes a memory later on that it haunts you. Yeah, it could be in regards to like connections, just learning lessons from connections. You're learning how to be independent. You're learning how to be emotionally like mature and come out of things that conflict you. And because you're realizing that you are creating these tower moments. These are tower moments that you're creating to learn these lessons. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Yeah, we got the Lovers card. Yep. Lovers card. So this is that subconscious energy. I feel like this is the relationship that you see in the subconscious realm. Certain relationships right now, you're learning healing through these relationships. Right now, you're healing. Some of these relationships or connections that you're experiencing are helping you to move to calmer waters here. They're helping you to heal, essentially. You could have experienced some past life trauma. I also feel like I already know what card this is. Yeah, the Devil card reverse. You're trying to come out of some sort of energy of something that's blocked you emotionally. Emotional blockages is what I'm hearing, or really guarding your emotions. Some of you guys subconsciously are guarding your emotions because it's like you're guarding your emotions, but you understand that these experiences are helping you to heal and come out of some sort of energy of like kind of like paying debt. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is like getting rid of karmic debt, not gonna lie. And it's going to come in the form of things that make you feel emotionally like they could be blockages that you face emotionally, or this could be in the form of you trying to protect your emotions here. Yeah, with the strength card, I definitely feel like your ego, when it comes to money or earning money, I feel like you're at a crossroads with this, or you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision about where you're going to feed your ego is what I'm seeing here. Page of Swords energy. And I feel like where this comes from, the root of this. What's up, Lotus? You were in my thoughts the other day. I feel like I manifested you. Hey, Empress. What's up, Lotus? Yeah, I feel like this energy, with this subconscious deck in the Page of Swords, I feel like you're looking inside of your own mind. I feel like you're kind of going back through past experiences here where maybe people kind of didn't give you what you needed right away. So now you're kind of in the energy of not wanting to be vulnerable. You're like, you know what? Some of you guys are understanding that when you have your emotional like guard up or you're trying to protect your emotions, it's because there's somebody here that resisted giving you what you needed when you asked for it here. Okay. This could be a mother figure as well. So you're starting to kind of understand your inner child is like leading you down a rabbit hole of where these hidden gems of healing reside, like where you need to do more healing. Five of Wands came out reverse. So for some of you guys, it's like you always wanted, or you were always seeking some sort of decision from a mother figure to come out of conflicts. All right. And for some of you guys, this person had you waiting, or this person resisted your ideas or your passions. This is where you're coming out of karmic energy here. And this is where you're coming out of some sort of debt. All right. Because I feel like you are thinking a lot. I'm hearing like it's definitely your left brain is really trying to figure out how to come out of some sort of conflict with the feminine energy or with some sort of nurturing energy. That's what's going on subconsciously. But the energy I see kind of on the second layer is that there is somebody here that maybe has a strong ego, okay? And they put you at a crossroads. So some of you guys feel like you have to protect your emotions. And I feel like you're coming out of that energy and healing when it comes to your relationships. This is how it's going to manifest in your waking, like this is the dream state essentially. This is how it's gonna appear in the waking state. I'll check those cards in a minute. But yeah, Ace of Cups, this is definitely around matters of love or passion, like what you're passionate about, what drives you, what gets you going. But yeah, somebody's definitely dealing with an emotional blockage here. I feel like this is being released from them, or they're releasing it. They're the one that's healing it damn near. Yeah. Two of Wands reverse with the Two of Swords reverse. Yep. Putting down the burden of being inconsistent or being like seeing through something but just taking your time to do something, like yeah. That's how I'm feeling. This is the subconscious deck, y'all. This shit be busting. This is my bitch. I fuck with this deck for real though, because she busting for real. Subconsciously it's like you want to put down the burden but you took too long to make a decision. Subconsciously you want some sort of swift action or change or movement to be made in your relationships here. All right, I feel like healing takes time though. Page of Cups. So like you're a child, you're like, I want it now. Page of Cups. And I visualize the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. So it's like I want it now. I want something now. Or I feel like this is the energy of demanding something, or like a response. Like some of y'all need to really have conversations with your inner child, because they be talking to you and you don't be listening. Yeah, Nine of Cups here with the Page. I feel like there's some sort of wish fulfillment that could be coming true here. I'm not gonna lie. For some of you guys here, this is a father figure in a home that you wish would have been more present, is what I'm hearing. Subconsciously, this is how you're feeling. And you always got a fucking fishy ass offer or promise from them. Like they always told you that they was gonna come to your baseball game, but they never fucking came to your baseball game. Or some weird shit like that. Like there was always some, I'm hearing miniature compensation. Yeah, like a miniature compensation. Page of Wands energy. Like, yeah, I'll come to your baseball game. But it's like, but be about that action though. I feel like you could have adopted this person's ways, or I feel like maybe even as a child, you knew what the fuck was up. You could read through the bullshit. Yeah. You knew what was going on. As a child, you could have been very clairvoyant, very clairaudient is what I'm hearing. Cognizant. I don't know what that is. Claircognizance. Okay, I don't know what that is. Claircognizance. Some of y'all were very, very clear knowing. Y'all could have even seen like spirits or apparitions with the Hermit card. You knew, yeah. Some of y'all knew that somebody was from your past life as well. Or some of you guys at an early age could see past lives. Or you could see people that you were in past lives with. You could recognize them very quickly. Okay, shit. This deck busting. Magician with the Six of Wands here. I feel like some of you guys are the change makers in your family. You will bring success to your family. That's what's being seen here. You'll bring success to your family and you know this, or you're going to be the successful person. You're going to manifest some sort of success, some sort of elevation, some sort of victory here. Like that's how people will remember you is what I'm hearing. Yeah, Temperance here with the High Priestess. Temperance with the High Priestess though. I'm hearing fair and I'm hearing my lady. So it's like somebody, I'm hearing fair, my lady. So I feel like some of you guys are here to help. Yeah, some of you guys are here to help. Some of you guys are here to take some sort of action here based on your intuition, which is connected to angelic realms with this Temperance card. You have a different kind of connection. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. That's why you're manifesting victory. Some of you guys wish that you could have redid a decision or remade a decision subconsciously. All right. But whatever you manifest or think, it comes true. That's all I got to say when it comes to that. What's up, Aisha? Some of you guys are needing to get out of this like stressful energy. Some of you guys could be trying to manifest some stressful ass shit. Or you guys are manifesting some stress based off of like, I don't know. You guys are trying to manifest an opportunity, but you're stressing about it. Be aware of that subconsciously. All right, that's kind of what I'm picking up from that. This deck is busting. I fuck with this deck. All right, but back to channeling. Yeah, I feel like there's been a need for rebalancing here, definitely. I feel like a lot of things that are coming up from your past is going to be a matter of rebalancing certain things that could have happened before, either in past lives or just getting the full expanded conversation, getting the full expanded view of what has occurred in your life. What are the current themes happening in your life? Understanding what that's leading towards, what that's leading to, understanding what needs to be healed. And sometimes when you are in an environment where you have these different reflections of yourself, that's where you're really able to see what needs to be healed. Because I guarantee you, when things irritate you, when you like, oh, this person gets on my nerves, this person's like this, they're demonstrating something within you that you're resonating with. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to point that specific thing out. You're able to specifically point it out because you get to resonate with it on a certain degree or a certain level. And I feel as though we're coming into a point here where your inner child is really urging you through your internal GPS your internal navigation system, how you operate your life, the decisions that you are choosing to make based off of your, I'm hearing inception. Some of you guys are having the energy of having inception. So you're waking up within a dream, like, or some of you guys are going to sleep in a dream. Okay, that I'm hearing that denotes maturity. You have spiritually matured. What's up, Jada? You have spiritually matured, or you are spiritually maturing. So this is the energy I'm hearing. Chrysalis phases. Okay, that's interesting. So you can go through chrysalis phases in the dream world. And what that looks like from my perspective is that I'm seeing someone go to sleep within a dream, but it also gives me the energy of like when they dream in that dream, it's a hyper sensitive reality or hyper, I'm hearing hyper pragmatic reality. Hyper paradigm. Damn. Okay, so there's a hyper paradigm. I'm hearing pushing forth consciousness to a hyper paradigm. Expanding consciousness beyond the hemispheres. I'm hearing the three hemispheres. So there's three layers, and they're talking about the earth, the firmament, and then there's another layer of energy. And they're also talking about the inner earth. How it's all reflections of each other. Yeah, these are my guides. Anyways, um, hyper tri hypertrinetic, hypertrinetic or trimetic energy. Okay, so I'm hearing hypertrimetic energy. This is a result of moving through this trimensional energy and being present in all of your spaces, places, and realities. Like, I don't know, y'all. I feel like I'm on some other shit with it. Like, I feel like it's kind of like hard to break down, but I'm gonna deconstruct that reality. Um, when I talked about creality and creatrixing, that was a very big key. I feel like if y'all didn't get that, definitely check my other video out. That was a very big key. Creality. What does that mean? Co-creating with your reality. Creality, creating, right? Creation, creality. Because when we leave it up to the subjugation of reality, that puts us in the energy of being subjected to other people's formations and preferences. I'm also hearing performances and demonstrations of their energy. For you, when you're in a creality energy and a frequency of creality, creating your reality, then you're having a level of responsibility in regards to the interactions that you encounter. So you can't really like get mad at other people or be in that low frequency of blaming, because you're able to understand that you also created that shit too. What's up? Aisha says sending love, hugs, and blessings y'all way. Hey, get it popping in the chat today. Hey, get it popping in the chat today. Hey, get it popping in the chat today. Hey. Anyways, y'all getting it popping in the chat, so I just had to celebrate that real quick. Yeah, not the crazy laugh, but anyways, um. When you're in that subconscious reality too, you're able to call yourself out. You're able to understand your personality, categories that you place yourself in, things that you do. Okay. So yeah, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of distinguishing in that energy. And I also feel like there's a lot around your connections right now, how you're connecting. Some of you guys right now, if you are interacting with other people, these are people from past lives. Okay. A lot of people that you may be interacting with right now or in your energy right now are from past lives. So you have to understand where your energy is calling you to collect it, where your energy is calling you to relocate it, retain it. You get me? Um, but or also redirect, like where are you putting it into now? So some of you guys, the timelines have kind of like matched back up, or like it's kind of like we kind of jumped back into old timelines, but it's this like weird flow of like everything's happening at once. So they don't even feel like old timelines, but it's just like there's just different sequences of energy, and you can be very discreet about how you use your energy at this time. You can be very creative about how you use your energy at this time. We've had a lot of energy of rebalancing. Some of you guys could have been getting more sleep. You guys could have been, I'm hearing exercising more, balancing out your energy. how you transmute it, how you redefine yourself, how you gather and collect yourself. What's up, Universal Soul Queen? Oh, hey. Long time subscriber over there. Love you, Universal Soul Queen. Yes. Nah, that'd be me dumb smack smiling at myself. Nah, I feel you on that. But yeah, so we're just gathering and recollecting our energy at this time. Recalibration, okay? Collecting those old gems of ourselves. But our subconscious is really, it's our inner child trying to get our attention about something. So pay attention to things that you've put off or ignored. What have you said that you wanted to do but you haven't done? Because I feel as though there's this sort of hope that this inner child is expressing to you, and that hope translates to the possibility that this is capable. You're capable of doing this. You're capable of fulfilling your own inner child's wish fulfillment. So if your child's like, hey, I just want to go to Disneyland, you could buy some tickets to go to Disneyland. You know that, right? Like, or if your inner child is like, hey, I want to start this new sport, or I want to do this new thing, it's calling out to you. So pay attention to the things that you've ignored. And these could have been things that were ignored in your childhood, is what I'm hearing as well, which is why it's really going to shout out to you. It's really going to scream out to you, and get your attention. Then going into that energy, we look into how we connect to each other, and we look how we connect in our relationships from foundational aspects, like from day one, from preschool, from pre-K. You get me? When you was making little homies, you feel me, at the breakfast table, the original breakfast table. Like, we all getting served our breakfast together. We doing this shit together. We finna bang it out together. Yeah, so you got some so I feel like you could be reminiscing on energy from that part of your life, or it could be that you actually run into people here. Your subconscious is bringing these people up to get to you, like kind of remind you of a feeling or a vibe that you had at that age. Your inner child is using your subconscious to trigger something within you externally that you are able to pay attention to and really focus on. All right, that's what I'm picking up on a deeper ass level. Like, it's deeper than all that other ass shit. It's deeper than that. Um, and there's shifts being made within that. So you're being called to really make a wish from a space of like, what was it that you wanted as a child? What is it that you wanted to do? Some of you guys are looking over like when you were a child. Remember when they was like, what you want to be when you grow up? What would you usually say? What was your answer to that? Or what was something that you would say? That's the energy that I'm feeling like you got to pay attention to. It's like, what would I have said if somebody was like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I personally remember when I was 8 years old, they was like, what you want to be when you grow up? And I was like, I want to be a deep thinker. I literally said that shit. And I said it with the confidence that like, that was a career path. That was the one for me. Like, that's the one and done for me. So I think that encompasses a lot, but being able to even recognize, yeah. And I think I was 8 years old. It's 8 people in the room. I think I was 8 years old when I literally said that shit. I swear to you, I feel like I was 8 years old. And somebody was like, and I don't even know if somebody said it to me. I feel like it was an impression of energy that was like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I was like, I want to be a deep thinker. And I was just setting that energy, like, yeah, that's what I want to be. That's what I'm gonna do. So I feel like you guys have to go back to that energy of what was your inner child wanting to do? What was it that you were desiring to create at that age? And that's going to give you a really big indicator about what you're here to do now and what you are doing already to fulfill that prophecy that you have wished for at that age. What's up, healing artist? You're not late. You're right on time, baby. 7-7. That's what I'm picking up on. This also translates into the dream or wishes in regards to what you wanted or needed. I feel like it's a mixture of what you wanted and what you needed here in regards to parental figures or relationships that you experienced at a young age. What did you not get from those relationships that you craved or needed? For some of you guys, it's a listening ear, somebody to actually hear what you're fucking saying. Like sometimes it wasn't even about, you just want to emotionally connect. So this could be a desire to emotionally connect. Your inner child is bringing up this desire to be able to connect to your reality or connect to the people that you're around, to be able to have like joyous moments, all right? Or the energy of healing and activation in that. Yeah. I kind of want to. I kind of want to kind of like get some clarity on this information, and then I'm gonna dig deeper into how that translates into your adult life. But the waking reality versus what's going on inside, it all relates to this inner child desire. It all relates to this inner child desire. All right, let's get some clarity on that. These relationships, these dreams that you wanted to accomplish, or experiences that you wanted to have as a child, needs and desires. Some of you guys were in superficial connections here. All right, this could be in the waking state here. You're leaving these connections. All right, because I feel like this is an energy of putting this wish fulfillment sometimes on other people, like expecting someone else to fulfill this, because this is a need that your inner child is recognizing that it actually desires. Your inner child's like, I desire some healing in the form of connections that I desire. I desire to have a good connection with my mother and my father. I desire to, if I have siblings, get along with my siblings. I desire to have pleasant connections here, things that benefit me or make me feel good in regards to my friends or family. And what's actually happening is that there's some stress that needs to be evaluated in regards to these long-term decisions. There's some sort of stress or anxiety or obsession or whatever the case may be, but it's going to be in regards to making a decision about what you want to do for the long run, or making a decision about what's already happened, what's already been going on. You know what I mean? Queen of Pentacles energy. Some of you guys are making a decision about being in a commitment or building a family. There's some stress around what's going to happen with that. I feel like that's going to be fine. All right. For some of you guys who are experiencing these types of connections or experiences externally, remember, this is your inner child. All right. Expressing itself through your adultness. Yeah, the Emperor here. There could be some sort of like, some of you guys may have an energy of, some of you guys have like separation anxiety is what I'm picking up on. I feel like there is this level of some sort of masculine energy coming towards you, or coming. I feel like there's a level of security that you're understanding. You have a level of like, I feel like there's two storylines. I feel for some of you guys, there's a level of having some sense of security coming back to you as you reach this level of perception. You kind of can look into the subconscious realms and have a different perspective about these things, why this energy is coming towards you, or, you know, you have a sense of security coming back and you understand why. For some of you guys, this could be an actual person that you're going, I feel like this is some level of like getting things balanced out, having a sense of enlightenment and going back into like action is what it feels like in regards to a home situation. All right. This could be family. This could be your upbringing as well. Yeah. For the Hierophant, it could be definitely family or your upbringing. This is definitely some family shit that's being balanced out for some of you guys. I feel like this is like some energy that needs to be balanced out in regards to your family life. Yeah. Because it kind of feel like there's a mixture. I'm getting like your life is going to start to kind of seem like it is the dream state and the waking state. And that's pretty much what's happening. Pay attention to your dream symbolism. All right. Pay attention to your dream symbolism. Definitely get some more rest. If you haven't been resting, get your rest. If you have been resting, that's good. We love to hear it. Yeah, I feel like you're getting some sort of power back, or some sort of dominance back in regards to having a new perspective about what's going on or what needs to be balanced out when it comes to matters of the home or of your foundation. So this kind of reminds me of kind of what I was talking about on TikTok. Like, you have to have a certain foundation of energy. You have to have, damn, I didn't even realize the time just been going, but you have to have a certain level of foundation when it comes to your energy. And I feel like you're starting to evaluate your family foundation, what you've been building on. For some of you guys with the Seven of Swords, in the subconscious deck, the Seven of Swords means like your ego, the facade that you put onto others. I kind of want to see what's going on a little bit in the subconscious realm. I really love this deck though. This deck is busting. I'm not gonna lie, this deck is busting. So I kind of want to get some clarity on that. And then we're gonna move on. I feel like you guys are really focusing on your stability when it comes to your relationship, jobs, whatever it is, working with others, collaboration, family. I feel like somebody getting their damn common sense back is what I'm damn near picking up on. Somebody's getting some sort of level of energy or enlightenment back, a different perspective, and balancing it out. Someone's also getting to see, okay, I feel like somebody's also getting to see how things could have been on your side of things. Like people didn't understand at first, maybe when you were telling them what you've been through in life or what you've gone through. And now people are actually starting to see that shit firsthand. They're experiencing some of the same shit that they may have like impressed upon you or kind of like, you know. But when you're a co-creator, it's kind of like you take responsibility for the interactions that you have interacted with. You know what I mean? Soul Queen, yes, always on point, my G. Appreciate you. Knight of Swords energy, yes. Somebody here emotionally is kind of bringing in this energy of some sort of change or some sort of work that needs to be worked on here. I feel like for some of you guys, you can feel that you need this change, or whoever this is that you're working with feels like they need this level of change here. So somebody may really switch up and somebody emotionally wants to kind of change the direction of their emotion to work on kind of laying something to rest here. And with the Knight of Swords from the subconscious energy, it kind of feels like this energy of needing to say something, needing to do something so that they can move forward. I'm also hearing it could be emotionally mature or put things to rest, not take things personally. Because I feel like your subconscious mind is a little bit sensitive when it comes to this information. Yeah, this is in regards to your relationships, how you relate with others. This is how I know. The Lover's card. And I'm also getting, you can make realities. That was, okay, this was the third part of what I was going to talk about. And then we're going to kind of like clear it up. But the third part about what I was going to talk about is basically just knowing how to work with both energies so well that you can translate, transmit, creatrix, materialize what you need from the subconscious realm into the physical realm. Because you see how like it's stress, you're trying to make a judgment about something long term, what you want, what your values are, whatever the case may be. But really, it's just that you need to like shift your emotions, work on putting something to rest so you can move on in regards to relationships. You see how like subconsciously it'd be some other ass shit. It'd be more like defined or, you know. Yeah, you're needing to release something, heal from something, come out of conflict, literally. That's what your subconscious mind wants to do. That's why you see this energy in your waking state, because that's what you really want to do. Something is stressing you out. You could be subconsciously like really stressed out by something. Okay, it's the obsession of wanting to heal or move forward or release something. It's stressing you out even subconsciously. So it could be like just like little things that get on your nerve, like, or little things that like pesty energy around you subconsciously is going to be like kind of magnified or demonstrated here. That's what I'm picking up on. All right, let's see what's going on. I'm going like doing channel messages and doing the tarot, which is kind of new for me. It's a little bit different. But let's see what's going on when it comes to blending those realities together. And not necessarily just blending them together, but like really understanding how you can transmute, like how you can bring energy from your dream state into your physical reality. Some people do this very effortlessly. Some people bring energy from their dream state into their reality, like, or they just can bend the energy or the matter together in that way. They have the ability to see what's going to happen or feel what's coming towards them in their immediate energy. Or for a lot of other people, they can see energy, they can see orbs, or they have had experiences in dream state that they can relate to waking reality. Some of you guys I'm picking up are on like time travelers in the dream state, like you are dream walkers. And when you're a dream walker, it is really easy for you to like I'm hearing transfuse realities to where in the dream state you see something or feel something and it comes into fruition into the physical state. I'm seeing a lot of that for some of y'all. Being able to really, that's your power in itself. That's a star-like ability. Like you can walk between both worlds. And I also feel like that's in regards to the spirit state too. Spirit, like subconscious and spiritual state. Some of you guys are learning things in the spiritual realm, esoteric knowledge. It's like y'all taking a class in the spiritual realm or you're learning something spiritually. When it comes to, I'm hearing bending or altering your reality. So I'm hearing spin states though. So don't go into spin states or don't go into states of unreverted consciousness. So decisions that you've already made, that you've already learned from, that's a spin state. If you keep going through that same reality, like really getting the lesson and then moving forward, like boom, we on that ad like this. We on that ad like this. We on that ad like this. Hey, we on that ad like this. We on that ass like that. Yeah, we on that ass like that. We on that ass like that. Yeah, we on that ass like that. All right. Anyways, y'all. But yeah, basically just reverting from the spin states. That's what I'm hearing. But yeah, I feel like some of you guys are going to be in different timelines in your dream realm. You could be realizing that you're time traveling. I feel like your dreams are going to really start to amp up here for the next 3 months. And I feel like that was coming from even that moon that we experienced earlier, the one that was earlier in April, like the first moon in April. That really took us to where we are right now. And then we have some eclipse energy going on. So it's just a whole lot of goodness coming up. It's a whole lot of goodness going on. And I feel as though you are taking in that energy and allow yourself to be a vessel of expression for the universe. Allow yourself to be a vessel of specific expression. It's going to like I hear vibratically, vibratically resonate with you. So the vibratory energy is going to resonate with you. Like how I see 2 sevens on the board, you feel me? And then I'm also a life path 7. You get me? Like I feel like that's the energy. Like you're going to vibrate with the energy that you're supposed to vibrate with. You're going to interact with the things that you're supposed to interact with. You're going to have the certain experiences that you're meant to have. Always, all paths lead down to one. All rivers leads to the ocean. You feel me? So it's like that's the energy that you have to really understand is happening in your life at every given moment, at every given time. And that you can transmit certain energies. You can jump timelines. You can portal jump. You can bring things from your dream state into your waking state. You get me? Like you can really start to exercise your power and understand your elements and how they work with you. Like I'm telling y'all, when I be really out here thinking, the wind be all kind of crazy around my house, like it be all kind of shit going on. You feel me? But because I'm out here really thinking and that shit really resonates and has power. Like that shit is really powerful. So yeah, that's kind of what, I'm picking up on. Some of you guys are being asked or called to be more bolder in who you are. Be bold, present yourself boldly, like boldly go where no man has ever gone before, or woman is what I'm hearing. Like be bold in your energy and your representation. And I feel like that's going to start to happen for you. I'm seeing some of you guys are going to start to really like go through a metamorphosis or change. This is part of turning a new chapter in your life. So you're really starting to understand and interpret the direction of which you're going. And you're also really able to like present that to yourself. So that's kind of what I'm picking up on. Like there's this tridimensional energy in your dream state and your waking state, even. Like it's like a horizontal trimensional and a vertical trimensional. So it's kind of like you see things on one level, but then you see in between the levels of all the things that you see on that one level. That's kind of what I'm picking up on. You see the possibilities or the probabilities. It could play out like scenes, or I'm hearing seasons. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. So it could play out like a season in your life. You have this certain energy and then you move into other energies. But I just kind of feel like there's definitely this underlying level of like your inner child desiring something, wanting something, yearning for something, and you need to come through for yourself, but not necessarily in the way that you may think is what you want, but in the way that like you have to step into that parent role to yourself and your inner child and tell yourself, give yourself what you need. But you have to be able to be like the mother and the father. So that way, when you have external experiences, you can actually see where you physically are within that energy. Like, are you a strict mother? Are you a nurturing mother? Are you a strict father? Are you whatever? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of the energy that you'll see externally from just self, how you're fulfilling your own needs. I feel like that's kind of like what self-care is too. Like your inner child just being like, I want this, I need that, we doing this, we doing that. Peanut butter what? Peanut butter jelly and a baseball bat. All right. But yeah, so yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a mixture of energy. Let's see what this mixture is, and then I'm gonna dip up out of here. I kind of wanted to tap into sovereign masculine and sovereign feminine, but I might have to do that on another one. Because I feel like that's the whole energy within itself. Like these are energies that are being broken down, broken up, broken down. Yeah, you have different options here in regards to realities that you want to take. And I'm also hearing to have faith beyond what you see outside of yourself. Yeah, we have the 9 of Wands. So I feel like you're very protected. You got somebody guarding your gates. There's definitely some transformation happening as well. I feel as though you are kind of demonstrating this transformation to your family so I feel like you're the shaman of your family. I'm not going to lie. We have the death card with the Page of Swords. You're definitely the shaman of your family here. Because for me, the Page of Swords is seeking information. And this is 10 of Pentacles. This is like the Akashic Records with the High Priest. So you're going through your timeline or your lineage, but you're burning this energy up. You're transforming some shit. So you may feel like an outsider to your family with this 9 of Wands, or you are the protector of your family in the spiritual realm. 10 of Cups here with the 10. Yeah, but this is a burden. You signed up for this shit. You like, okay, they gonna send us off. You thought it was gonna be all this 10 of Cups shit, and then it was like, oh shit, I gotta. This where y'all niggas live at? Y'all live up here? Like they like, yeah, here's an invite to our place. You can come on and bring the kids. And you like, but bitch, I gotta cross the ocean and then climb up a whole ass mountain to get here. So I feel like your path is not for the faint of heart. Your spirit was happy to sign up for this mission, even though you had to climb the mountain and get through the water and do all that shit. I feel like you just gotta really, with all that it is that you're releasing the dead weight. So you're this person in your family that goes in and cleans this shit the fuck out. Like what we still holding on to, what old belief patterns, what emotional patterns and bullshit is we still holding on to because it's slowing us down. And we need to release the dead weight. You gotta cut that beach off. Cut that beach off. Queen of Swords energy. But you saw how she flipped out though. She flew out the motherfucker. She said, it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Hey, she said, ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. She said, look, if we got to cut it off to keep it pushing and keep working, she finding ways to cut the shit off. She got this motherfucking 3 of Pentacles going. She finding ways to cut motherfuckers off. This could be friends, family, emotional burdens. I feel like she really focused on her work. So some of you guys are more focused on bringing forth what you want to build here. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are going in these dream realms and y'all seeing these generational patterns and then y'all learning these lessons here and transforming some shit. But this took a long time to get to, okay? 10 lifetimes is what I'm hearing, or you've come to some sort of completion within your soul contract of struggles or burdens. That's what I'm picking up on. And I feel like you're cutting off the dead weight of that now so that you can just keep building the emperor. You got things to do, places to be, things to see. Yeah, I feel like with this emperor energy, you have long-term vision. That's why you got to cut off the dead weight because you like, shit, I know I got somewhere to be and something to build. The moon card. But there's hidden fears here. So I feel like you're cutting off the dead weight of the hidden fears or the things that you had to face when you were going through this burden or going through these burdens here with this moon card. Y'all doing some shadow work for your family is what I'm picking up on. Some of you guys are doing shadow work for on your family, on your father's side is what I'm hearing. Mm-hmm. The bullshit your father was doing, going back and forth and doing all this shit, doing all this extra shit. Yeah, it's like, baby, it's time to collect. The World card with the Queen of Pentacles here. There's been some sort of imbalance here in your family, and I feel like you're healing and doing this shadow work. You are. And I feel like that's why you're so protected while you do this. Because this is not a job for the faint. You get me? This could be coming up here also in your dream realms. Like you could be seeing dreams where you protecting somebody or protecting, you got an oath or an allegiance or a soul contract to go through some sort of burdens here. But it's so that you can kind of face your fears. And that way you can feel more connected here. Yeah, we got the Two of Cups. They damn near want me to talk about the sovereign masculine, sovereign feminine. So the God body is God bodying. Yeah, there's some different options when it comes to the timelines have shifted is what I'm picking up on when it comes to this soulmate energy or this twin soul energy. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I'm hearing there's a more harmonious timeline that you're going to recognize. There's a more harmonious timeline. It has something to do with a promise or an oath here. Don't get stuck in like one matrix or one timeline. I'm also hearing don't get stuck in no timelines, y'all. That is definitely possible. You could get stuck in a loop. Do not get stuck in no timeline, y'all. Break that. Do that word. Break them generational curses. Transform some shit. Do some shit. Pop your shit. Yeah. Okay, I feel like there's a timeline that's coming in very quickly for you, or it's going to advance you emotionally here. All right, so I feel like, yeah, you're going to the more emotionally advanced timelines where you're really able to utilize what you've learned. Yeah, you're moving towards the more emotionally advanced timeline. Okay, cool. Yeah, it is coming in very quickly here. This is going to be something that actually like helps you to exercise your emotion. I feel like this is good. There's going to be a lot of emotion and communication. Some of the emotion could be kind of intense, and some of the communication can be like very fast, coming in very fast. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, because I see you as like this chariot. You like, look, let me go with the wind, stars, and the moon. Okay, let me go just transverse a whole new reality. Yeah, some of you guys are stepping into a new timeline. It's going to come about very quickly. It's going to feel very intense, is what I'm hearing. Or you could feel this ascension is very intense. You also are ascending as well. Yeah, the shadow. I feel like some of y'all have faced y'all shadow side. Like, oh my God. Like you faced a part of you that was a part of you. Okay. And I feel like that's part of what you're releasing. All right. Part of what you're allowing to transmute. Yeah, the temperance angel. You had to get some sort of balance in your shadow. Your shadow was a little unbalanced. All right. You had to face your shadow to get that, to balance it out. I feel like that's what that was. Yeah, that's what that was. Cosmic quartz. So that could have came out in the form of relationships. Like you met a part of you that was like, damn, this motherfucker is this, and this. But that showed you part of who you were too. You get me? It showed you a part of who you were too. I'm hearing Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his head was his home. And when he died, some shit like that. Somebody going through an ego death. Over you, Booski, over what you had did or said, or over what you had kind of triggered in their life. Because these triggers ain't nothing to play with. You trigger something deep in a motherfucker. It caused a whole ass fucking transformation. They didn't even know what they was looking for no more. They was looking for something. But you showed them like, hold on, look in this other direction. So there could have been some sort of distraction to what somebody thought that they wanted or what they thought was going to work for them here. Was definitely singing that last weekend. Okay, so you hear me in the building. Yeah, somebody was trying to work through some sort of mother issues here possibly through relationships. And I feel like you transformed them. You was like you was a phoenix on that ass. To me, with this death card, I feel like you was like a phoenix. Like this was like a phoenix to them. You destructed their whole reality because it changed. You know, I feel like this person was looking for something that they weren't going to be able to find in like what they were looking in it for. The Empress. This person needs to heal some sort of mothering issues, whoever this King of Wands energy is, or whatever this energy of wanting something now or taking direct action. There's some sort of like missing gap of energy. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Seven of Wands with the Six of Cups. So it's like memories of feeling like you were being attacked, or that, you know, you couldn't express your emotion. You couldn't be soft. You couldn't be vulnerable. That could be for this is sovereign masculine at this point. They want me to talk about the sovereign masculine and sovereign feminine. As you can see, that's where it's already going. So sovereign feminine, I feel as though you are that mother figure that provides that healing, but that whoever you were dealing with possibly in their past, they were attacked for being emotional. There's some level of they need to revisit this with the World card and the Hermit. They're needing to revisit this. And they're changing, they're wanting to change something here, or they're needing to learn something. I'm hearing Father Time. So I'm hearing somebody is talking to Father Time, literally, or somebody wants to change the hands of Father Time is what they're saying. So somebody's trying to like, this could be some government shit. They trying to change like the daylight saving shit. Is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, but no, this could definitely be in regards to matters of the heart, relationships. I'm hearing somebody felt like they didn't have enough time. Looking through past memories of relationships. This is all like a mind within a mind. Okay, so I feel like what's happening externally is what you're subconsciously projecting. It's what you want to resolve. It's what you want to figure out. It's what you want to learn from. It's the cycles that you want into your life. It's also the wisdom is what I'm picking up on. Because this Father Time is like in the plant version. So this is showing up as the sovereign masculine that exists within that sovereign feminine, which is the God body here. Somebody here wants to like balance out what has happened, or they want some sort of peace or balance in their relationships. They want to receive the fairness or get the justice for whatever has happened in their relationships. You know, they want to receive some sort of, and what they want is just to heal. They just want the shit to heal. Okay, this could be you or whoever you're dealing with, just want something to heal. That's what the fuck they want. They're just craving healing at the foundation or at the core, or this person needs to do some sort of healing at the foundation or core in order to bring balance to their love relationships. That's what I'm seeing. Like all this shit surrounding it is just a product of what the core of the situation is. There's been some sort of transformation, I feel like, in someone's life, or someone has really sought some sort of knowledge or information. And I feel like this person understands that they need to work on their emotions here, healing their feminine energy. Because I feel like in the past, when they tried to express it as a masculine, okay, it was like they got attacked. So somebody could have dealt with like being attacked for playing with like Barbies or something, like a masculine, or, you know, that kind of energy where it's like, you're not supposed to wear pink because you're a boy, or like some weird ass shit. You know, like they tried to be soft in the past and they got attacked. So that's why this person's like very dominant and masculine, but they're also figuring this out within themselves. They were trying to figure themselves out even then, but I feel like they're figuring this shit out now, at least. Yeah. The Star card. So yeah, I feel like there's an energy of some of the things that you, again, like I said, are wanting, are coming and translating through realities, and it's causing an ego death for the things that you, so it's almost like you thought you wanted something. I'm also picking up, like, when it comes to this Page of Swords energy, this Death card is going to bring you to the Knight of Swords. I haven't seen the Knight of Swords come out. Oh, actually, did it come out? No. Did the Knight of Swords come out? Yeah, the Knight of Swords did come out, and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like it's this energy of maturing, okay? Of being able to like express your emotions now. Express your needs or what you want. I feel like it's this level of emotionally maturing or advancing emotionally by working on these mothering issues, these issues with the maternal instincts. Okay. And it's just because like when there's a time where the masculine felt like they were rejected, or Like they felt like they were being attacked here, or trying to figure out who they were, or like soothe themselves, or learn something in their own right. So I feel like, yeah, there's this energy here around just having a new perspective after going into this hermit mode. This hermit is coming from the subconscious realm into the conscious realm, because I remember I did see the hermit. I remember that. And I think I've seen the Empress too, and this Knight of Wands probably. So there's a lot of translating energies that are coming through the subconscious realm into the conscious realm. So this is where I talk about living, like being consciously subconscious, being able to understand what's happening subconsciously, and that's like the unseen world. Because you see these cards is like black. This is like the shit that we don't see, the black and white, or the conscious realm that doesn't have color. You know what I mean? Or I'm in the subconscious realm that doesn't have like color. It just has a spectrum of light and dark. Yeah, the strength card, you're overcoming some sort of disappointments, or you're coming to ease with certain things that have happened. And I feel like you're going to have a victory in this. All right, so I feel like that's what's going on. Like you're merging the dream states here. Some of you guys are connecting to someone through a dream, and you're going to actually bring that into fruition. It's like that kind of energy. Like it's all kind of energy, but it's definitely like that kind of energy. For sure. For sure. It's really good energy though. I feel like if you got shit that you got to work on, it's going to come up in your waking state. If you got things on the back of your mind that you're thinking about, it's going to come up in your waking state here. And I did see the 9 of Swords in the subconscious realm. So there is a level of like really deeply, I'm hearing regretting, stressing, or like holding on to this time loop of stress that you need to make peace with. It's like something that you really want to make peace with, but you're not doing the peacemaking part of it. So then it just all kind of like fall apart. You know what I mean? Some of y'all don't know what I mean, but some of y'all know what I mean. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. I guess I'll do just one more spread of sovereign masculine, sovereign feminine, subconscious versus what they're actually thinking or doing, and then I'm gonna get out of here. But I appreciate y'all, YouTube. Y'all be rocking with me, low key. Y'all low key be rocking with me on the low. Y'all be rocking with me. Yeah, let's see what's going on with sovereign masculine, sovereign feminine on the subconscious. Somebody is stressed about moving forward, or they're obsessing about some sort of advancement or forward movement or communication here. That's what I pick up. Let's see. I don't know who it is, but let's see what's going on with the sovereign feminine and the sovereign masculine. And they will show themselves. We have the Justice card. So there's definitely some balance. This is from a whole nother deck. But there's definitely some balance and restructuring, reordering that's happening here. Somebody's also subconsciously stressing about work or putting in the work, okay? There's some sort of stress around putting in the work to make peace with something. All right, let's see what's going on with the sovereign feminine here. What's going on with sovereign femme? She is putting down some burdens, okay? Ooh, yeah, sovereign femme is like, she putting it down. Okay, I feel like she is, and she's also trying to figure out how to relieve a burden here subconsciously. When it comes to trying to figure out how to rebalance the masculine's emotions, or like this also could be trying to make things right. She's putting down the burden of like making things right. Devil card reverse. This to me feels like a traditional role that sovereign feminine has been placed in. And as she gains her sovereignty, the devil card is reversed. She is not tied or bound to that perception of thinking like, oh, how do I make someone stop being mad at me? Or how do I make this person, how do I balance out the masculine's emotions? It's like, no, you're learning a deep spiritual lesson, sovereign feminine, about like, your true role, like the role that you were given, the role that society tries to tell you, that shit ain't it. You're learning what it means to feel on a connection, 2 of cups, a connected level. You're learning what it means to have a sovereign, a universal connection. Like, and it doesn't mean that you just connect with anybody in the universe. It means that your energy is specifically matched, or it is being attracted by its like vibratory level, its vibrancy. Okay, is you're being connected to something as you come out of something else. That's what I'm picking up on. And it's also in regards to how people think traditionally. Is this definitely some tradition? Yeah, you guys are gonna get okay. I feel like your subconscious is definitely telling you, sovereign feminine, there is a new connection that you're coming into. And I feel like this could be with self, and it could be like a physical connection that's coming in here. But I feel like this thing is either teaching you or has taught you how to come out of some sort of energy of like what you've been bound to by society. There's also somebody that you want to move forward with, or you want somebody to take some sort of action and make peace with you. You're like searching for that or looking for this action or studying this person or this person studying you. Let's see what's going on here with the sovereign masculine subconsciously. I like these subconscious cards. They be busting. Sun card with the Queen of Wands here. There's somebody that makes you happy. There's somebody that you have had some sort of illumination about, and you're wanting to come out of some sort. So I feel like you had an aha moment about what you need to work on. There was some illumination about what you still needed to do subconsciously, habits or things that you need to work on. And I feel like your intuition definitely is like trying to get your attention about something. So your intuition is ringing the alarm right now, sovereign masculines, about some sort of ending here. Okay. Or I'm getting like sabotaging energy by not making a decision, or by like letting something go, passing something up. Yeah, because you're too logical. Yeah. So let's see what's going on with the sovereign masculines subconsciously. All right, we got Six of Pentacles. You guys are trying to figure out what it means to have an equal give and receive. What does it mean to like give of yourself or give somebody something? Have a what a relationship is. Like what is actually needed from that. Yeah. There also could be somebody here that could have cut off a relationship with you or has some sort of boundaries in a relationship with you. This person like subconsciously took a risk to tell you their boundaries. I'm also getting your intuition is telling you to take a risk to work on something, or that this risk that you were taking is going to be work, or you're going to have to put in effort. Okay, so somebody was trying to give you some sort of boundaries to let you know that like you're going to have to put in some sort of effort or do some shadow work dealing with this motherfucker when it comes to abandonment, healing some sort of like feeling like you're left out for yourself. So not feeling secure in your connection. That's what's going on with the sovereign masculine. This feminine has very much come in and gave some sort of boundaries or reclaimed some boundaries, is what I heard. And your intuition is just letting you know that you're going to have to be brave to work through this shadow work of feeling abandoned here and feeling insecure in your connections, in your relationship. This is like a part of your soul contract with this Ten of Cups here. This is a part of a soul contract, okay? A soul contract. Keep ye keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, motherfucker. You are bound by the contract. You took the contract. You signed up for it. So I feel like there's an energy of like feeling like there is definitely some sort of contract that you're still in here with this person, this feisty person, this person that challenges you. They could challenge you by their verbal energy, by their mental energy, or by how bold they are. There's still some more healing to be done with this. So I feel like there's a level of sovereign masculine. There's a contract that you're in, or some sort of soul contract that you're still kind of tied to, where you are still learning how to move on to calmer waters or have some sort of healing with this person or this energy. And I feel like this could represent a mother figure with this Queen of Pentacles, or this person that gives like this side of them that gives you this attitude or kind of challenges you, challenges your passions. I feel like there's some healing that you want from this situation. Ace of Cups, in matters of the heart. Okay, and then the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's definitely some mama energy. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm picking up on. I feel like, it's a little bit of everything going on here. That's what's happening subconsciously. I'm gonna leave it at that. But that's what I'm picking up on. There's these timelines where we're having to like really do the work to be able to jump into certain timelines where we're able to demonstrate that we've done this work. And that are coming into play right now. And a lot of people want to gratify their ego in this process. Some of you guys are going to have to go through the process of like unsatisfying your ego. Like, ego, take a back seat, bitch. It's not always about you. Like, that's the kind of energy I'm picking up on. Like, you're going to have to tell your ego, like, look, it ain't always about you, baby. It ain't always about you. But understand that the ego keeps us in a space of like understanding how to protect ourselves where we are, what we're trying to maintain. The ego really helps us to keep this false. Whenever the Seven of Swords comes out in this deck, that's the ego. Whenever it come out, that's the ego. Like, that's literally the ego. Just being like, I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna see what's going on between sovereign masculine and sovereign feminine before we get out of here, because something just feels amiss. Something just feels amiss here. Okay, what's going on? What's going on here between sovereign masculine and sovereign feminine? Somebody's getting unstuck. So yeah, I feel like these are old timelines, old belief systems. This sovereign feminine is getting unstuck from some sort of like mental conflict or some sort of belief. I feel like I'm hearing Stella got a groove back. How Stella got a groove back. Yeah, Three of Swords reverse. Somebody getting a groove back. Okay, I feel like somebody's coming back or somebody is healing from feeling abandoned here by their counterpart. I also feel like there's healing on both ends, but I feel like this person is, I'm hearing paying homage to where they came from. I feel like somebody is about to end something or they're needing to kind of like be transparent about what has happened, that they're overcoming like toxic energy. And I feel like this person has a need of wanting to return to some sort of healing with their counterpart. So somebody wants to go back to healing together is what I'm hearing. Okay. The sun part here. This could definitely be during Taurus season. It could definitely be during Leo season. But I feel like this person has had some sort of epiphany here. Someone's had an epiphany. I feel like the masculines had an epiphany. Sun card, King of Swords, the High Priestess, about their intuition. Like their intuition is knocking on their door, even in the conscious realms, in the waking state. All right, what's going on between these two? What's the God body energy? Yes, it's about some sort of, it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It's giving Pisces energy. Could definitely be, I feel like there's some sort of like new cycle that is being entered here with feminine energy. And the masculine is trying to figure out how to get some sort of balance here. Okay, when it comes to being authentic or when it comes to expressing their truth, some of these masculines have spiritual gifts as well. So they're trying to figure out what's the true connection that they feel. All right, but they could be based off of like, I feel like this person is trying to get some sort of new energy coming in when it comes to the femininity that they experience. But I feel like they got to understand that you got to be true to attract a true connection. If you're not being true 100%, then it's like, it's not going to be true. What's the feminine going, what's on the waking state? I feel like the feminine is just getting unstuck from past tower moments here. There's an energy of moving forward here. All right, when it comes to different connections or relationships, moving forward from some sort of disappointment, moving towards some sort of happiness. Okay. I feel like also the feminines are their mission is protected. Okay, their contract gives them some sort of like, because I feel like the sovereign feminines are in this energy of having a soul contract that protects whatever long-term stability that they put into something. So whatever, I also feel like it protects them from generational curses as well. There's some sort of like hidden loop to the contract. Yeah. Two of Pentacles here with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, because I feel like they had an option of whether they could have these generational protections or if they were going to be a free agent and be independent. And I feel like some of y'all chose to be independent and do this healing on your inner child by your damn self, like by your lonesome. So I don't know. I feel like that's the energy I'm picking up on for y'all. All right, now I'm really done. I'm really done, y'all. I'm really done. I'm really out of here. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. It's a lot going on in these realms right now, y'all. Just pay attention. There's definitely a lot that the sovereign masculine, sovereign feminine is experiencing. There's a lot that the collective is experiencing as a whole as well. We're definitely healing. We're definitely understanding ourselves on multiple different levels. So yeah, keep yourself well. Keep yourself well. Keep yourself in check. Keep yourself tight. I love y'all, and I'll definitely talk to y'all later. Yeah, I gotta bounce. I gotta do my live on TikTok. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Court is now out of session. Yeah. Court is now out of session. But yeah, definitely hit me up if you want to get a booking in. Check my description box below. It has my website, Kaylove1132. It was good talking to y'all on here. I appreciate y'all for coming through. It's your girl Killer Kaylove1132. Tell me how you feeling. Ooh, this little crystal keep jumping. It's like, baby, I want to be in the spotlight. I think this is Unicite. I'm pretty sure this is Unicite. All right, anyways, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Gang in this beach. Libra gang in this beach. Court is out of session. We're gonna get some more updates coming up. But yeah, it's a lot of energy, y'all. So just keep yourself safe and keep your conversations on wrap. Okay. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.